We were a happy family and an active family.
Life has changed beyond recognition for Heather Cornelius and her family. They were living a comfortable life in the Middle East. Now she relies on the generosity of others for somewhere to live in London. The youngest of their 3 children was just 7 when his father was imprisoned. He's now 17.
We have lost absolutely everything in our lives. You know, we have nothing now. I worry about how we're going to get food on the table, how we're going to keep going, living a normal family life.
Her husband, businessman Ryan Cornelius, has been in jail in Dubai since 2008. His business partner borrowed $500 million from Dubai Islamic Bank. He enabled Ryan to use some of that money to invest in a massive stables and polo project called The Plantation. But the bank decided that was fraudulent and Ryan was subsequently jailed for 10 years. Ryan served the time but was then jailed for another 20 years.
Unbelievable. And it is it's a life sentence. He's 65. It is not right. It's not humanly right to do that to anybody.
The bank used a new law introduced after he went to prison, Law 37, to get the jail term extended. It said Ryan Cornelius hadn't paid back the money he owed, despite the fact he'd kept up to date with the agreed loan repayment schedule. Plus, the bank had reclaimed the $1 billion piece of land. That's concerned some.
Law 37 is really problematic because you have people who have been thrown in prison. Usually their finances, their assets, all of their money has been taken at that point. And yet a private entity such as a bank can decide to continue the imprisonment of that person until they repay whatever is alleged to have been owed.
This is the most recent letter.
The Liberal Democrat peer, Tim Clement-Jones, has been helping the family with the case for 4 years. He says the British government could be doing more to help.
He has been incredibly harshly treated, and I believe the FCO should intervene as a matter of urgency. We asked them to support a plea of clemency. That was all that we were asking them to do, and I feel that that is entirely reasonable, and that's what they should have done.
The Foreign and Commonwealth Office here says it has raised the case of Ryan Cornelius with the authorities in the UAE this year, and it says it's seeking clarification on the terms of his detention. The FCO wouldn't comment on whether they'd support the family's request for a pardon. Heather Cornelius hasn't seen her husband for 3 years. She doesn't even have the airfare to visit him in jail in Dubai, but she still has hope they will be reunited.
He has done enough time. He needs to come home.